YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video, back in the installment of Speculation Saturday. So I'm sorry for the lack of videos this week. Just got a crazy week, but I'm back today with a few of my speculations for this week. Have a pretty fun one for you guys today. I'm going to suggest an entire line I think you guys should look into picking up because I think they're extremely undervalued at the moment, and just want to talk about a few other things real fast. So let's get right into it and see what I got. Here we go.
Listen, been in the game for a minute, clocking in because it's time to get down to business. Stunting is a habit, on me I'm good at it. Ask around town, I'm known as the Popsavage.
Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys enjoy these videos, and as always, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe button down below as well so you're updated to my most recent content, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. Before we jump into this video, I just want to let you guys know I have teamed up with Whatnot. Thank you to them for sponsoring this video. I try to work with sponsors that I think that you guys will get some benefits from. And I think Whatnot is definitely a great place to buy Funko Pops. If you're not familiar with them, they're an online platform where you're able to buy Funko Pops, comic books, and other collectibles as well. You're able to get them authenticated, participate in live auctions, and it's definitely a site I've used in the past to buy stuff such as this stuff in my $1,000 Funko Pop portfolio, where I felt very comfortable buying through them since they do authenticate the Pops. If there's something you guys are worried about buying as far as being authentic or not, Whatnot is definitely a good place to buy it, and I definitely think it's a good place for you to get Funko Pops if you're looking to add any from this video into your collection. So if you're interested, they're giving away $10 to anybody who signs up with the link in the description. If you purchase a Funko Pop, you will get $10. So if you're interested, sign up with the link down below. Let's get right to the video. Alright guys, so this is your first time tuning into this segment for Speculation Saturdays. What I like to try to do is talk about the financial side of Funko Pops, whether it be certain topics I find interesting or Pops I think are going to go up in value. So before we get into the Pops I think are going to go up, I want to talk about two things that are kind of financially related to Funko. A lot of people have asked me this week if I did get the Funko NFTs for the Retro Comics line. I did. I didn't make a video for it just because I didn't buy any packs. I just bought the entire line out for the Popeye to get the Freddy Funko, the Mastery Set one. I do plan on making a Funko NFT video very, very soon for you guys for letting you know how to buy them and get the redeemable ones, because that's a lot of people have asked for that, so stay tuned for that maybe next week. And the other thing I want to touch on real fast is the announcement that Funko has now moved their shipment facility from the one in Washington down to Arizona. A lot of people have asked me my opinion on that. I don't really know how that's all going to shake out, but I do think it kind of confirms what I thought about in my predictions for 2022, that Funko Pops are going to be mass produced. If this Arizona facility is bigger than the Washington one, I would assume that means they needed a bigger space, an upgraded space, and they weren't able to find it in Washington, so they had to go to Arizona. And I think that means there's going to be more production for Funko Pops. I don't know how it's going to work with logistics as far as getting it faster to customers or not, but I just see like Funko Pops exclusive, Funko Shop exclusive sitting on the shop, and it just makes me think that there's more available than ever. That's why I've told you guys in this segment before, be careful with some of this modern stuff as far as investing in it. You might want to wait a little bit, just buy what you like. As you always should, but I think Funko Pops are going to be a little bit more readily available in the future as the company is growing. So that's my thoughts on that, but let's get into the line that I think you guys should pick up today. Alright guys, so this one's not a surprise. It's kind of something I've suggested in the past, but it kind of I want to double down on it and give you guys my thoughts on why I think this is a very undervalued line. I was watching Encanto over this last weekend, and it was a really good movie. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It definitely lives up to the hype, I believe. And it kind of made me think about, you know, a lot of things I've talked in the past as far as why to invest in Funko Pops. And it's why you see me say the same things all the time as far as like animation stuff, anime, and not maybe some other stuff, is I think Funko in general, they said numerous times they're a pop culture company, but I believe Funko is a nostalgia company. Nostalgia is really what people will spend almost any amount for. People pay a premium to feel like the good old days, you know, and most times those good old days are when they were a kid. And that's why I suggest so many animation and Disney stuff. And Encanto really got me thinking about the modern Disney Pops, and that's what I want to suggest to you guys today. I just think they're all pretty undervalued. When I say modern, I mean from 2010 to now, to present. I think a lot of those Pops are extremely affordable compared to the Pops from the properties when I grew up. You know, all the new stuff like Onward, Luca, even Encanto, are extremely affordable. I know people have talked about that Bruno Pop is expensive now just because it hasn't dropped yet. The price is going to fall once you start seeing it in retailers. But for the most part, all these Pops are extremely affordable. And Encanto kind of got me thinking is when the kids nowadays are our age and they have expendable income, the nostalgia we have for stuff such as Lion King, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, all those kind of Disney movies, they're gonna have the same nostalgia for Luca and Coco and Onward and all that kind of stuff. And by then, they've already started growing in value. And when they, you know, get to the point that they have to spend the money, there's gonna be a premium attached to them. So when I do this segment, I'm always talking about something like, you know, 3 to 5, even more years down the line. It's not a flipping segment, it's not speculation flipping. It's definitely stuff I try to look into for future investments, and I think an investment has to be at least 5 years. And I think these Pops are extremely undervalued for what they will be in the future. I think these properties that Disney has created have all been pretty good ones, and I think that they're going to stand the test of time. And the kids nowadays are going to appreciate them more, and the value is going to reflect that. So Pops I'm suggesting are things like this, you know, the Coco Pops. I don't think you can go wrong with any particular Pop from each of these properties. You know, buy the one you like. Even better if you have a kid, I don't. Ask them what they thought their favorite Disney movie was, and just buy stuff from that. Because I think so many of these properties are undervalued for what they are. You know, like Coco, definitely a great movie. Let me know what you guys think. I was thinking about when I was making this list what the best modern Disney movie is. To me, I think it's Zootopia. I think Zootopia is #1 for me. Inside Out is 2, and I think Coco is #3. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But the reason why I think this theory is already being proven correct is the first movie from this list from like the 2010s that I can remember is Tangled. The Tangled Pops actually already are starting to go up in value. You know, you got Rapunzel and Pascal, Maximus, and there's I think a Comic-Con Rapunzel as well. All of them are pretty, they're not like expensive, but they're definitely like mini Grails at this point. I think that, you know, as time goes on, the longer we go, the more people are getting older and nostalgia for these kind of properties. I think all of the Disney ones that are currently like $15 and lower are going to catch up to stuff like this as the years go on. You can see stuff like Tangled, like I said, has already started to do it. Right before that, I think like 2008, 2009 was Princess and the Frog. Almost all of those Pops are pretty expensive. And just in general, I think you can't go wrong with Disney properties. You know, I feel as though the reason why I suggest so many Disney stuff, so many animation stuff, is I like told you guys before, I'm always focused on the downside risk. I think that there's so many people outside of the Funko community that are Disney collectors that will appreciate Funko Pops. A lot of people always ask why I don't suggest Marvel ones as much. It's because the comic book community, the Marvel collectors, don't seem to like Funko Pops the same way I think Disney collectors do like Funko Pops. They're a little on the cute side, and not everybody wants a cute Venom. So I think Disney is definitely a safer bet. The cartoon stuff is a safer bet because anybody that wants it, is nostalgic for it, is gonna like this kind of design because that's what they're looking for in this kind of character. So Inside Out, another great movie. Like I said, it is really close between Inside Out and Zootopia for me. But those two Pops, those properties, those movies are really, really affordable. You got stuff like this, which it's not like a main character, but it's only like, I think like $8 to $10 Pop last time I checked. There's so many cheap and affordable Pops in these lines, and you compare them to like the Disney Series 1 Pops, for which came out in 2016 and were kind of nostalgic for us. Think about how these Pops are going to shape out in 5 years when people who are 13 now or 18 with jobs and have to, you know, buy things like that. I think it's very, very, I think it's a low downside with them and definitely a high ceiling. You got things like Moana, another great Disney movie that I can even see having potential sequels. And the other thing is that makes me think that these are going to be things that the kids kind of like more is if you look at the Disney Plus shows they're putting out, like the shorts and stuff, they're not putting shorts out for Lion King or Aladdin and things like that. They're putting the shorts out for Frozen, they're putting shorts out for Zootopia, all the new stuff. So and I think Luca has one too. So definitely stuff you should invest in right now as far as the future is concerned. And like I said, they're all pretty affordable. You got stuff like Onward, which I don't know how many people liked Onward. I thought it was a pretty good movie, but nothing from Onward is expensive at all. Onward, Luca are very, very affordable. I don't think there's a single one under 20 bucks, over 20 bucks for either of those two properties. So definitely things to look to. Encanto is definitely one I plan on buying now. I don't think they've actually shipped them out yet to retailers. Correct me if I'm wrong. But all very, very affordable. I don't think you can miss out on them. I'd like to diversify as far as the suggestions I give to you guys, but sometimes things just are what they are. Not everything is investable, and I think Disney stuff always is. There's a huge collector community for it that will always turn over. My grandkids will like Disney stuff, so I can't guarantee you that some of the other stuff that you guys suggest will be around when I have grandkids, but I would put my money down that Disney is. So there you guys go. That is what I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this suggestion, like what you guys think are the top 3 modern Disney movies, and if there's any suggestions you guys think that I should put on this channel, let me know and I'll make sure I give you guys a shout out. So thanks so much for watching. Like I said, if you're interested in getting $10 free to buy a Funko Pop, hit the description box down below and sign up with Whatnot. Check out my second channel at Savage Breaks, where I do Pokemon and sport cards, and also check out my Instagram at ThePopSavage so you can stay connected there too. Thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll see you later.